All right, let me start it again. Patrick's group, give me a fact.
We picked eminent domain.
What is eminent domain?
The fact that the government has the right or control to take people's lands for public use.
Okay.
So,
what's the problem?
Well, there is a certain thing of like, well, the article was talking about equality and how, okay, well, are we going to make this only for the government or like private enterprises we're thinking about having that eminent domain so they can take people's houses and then build.
Okay, so when the government takes people's land, what are they doing? What are they using it for?
They're infringing on the many.
What's that? The good of the many. So we're talking about Spock now. And what's the good of the many? Give me an example.
Like building highways.
Building highways, building hospitals. Yeah, I can totally go with that. Hannah's group, give me a fact.
Okay, we saved the guy who got the surrogate woman pregnant.
The guy that got the surrogate woman pregnant, what about it? Shh, quiet down, go ahead. Gotta go.
We're gonna put it under order because it was his property. He paid the woman with his eggs and someone else's eggs. She was his property by business or something like that. I don't know how to say by contract.
Okay, I'm going to need a little bit more. I don't understand. What's the issue? What's the issue? What's the concept?
So who was able to keep the baby and
Who was able to keep the okay? Now this is changing again.
who could keep the baby? I mean the children that the lady that he gave the sperm to, and if the lady who couldn't have the kids would keep the kids, or if the guy would keep the kids, or
Sarah's group, are y'all buying this? Need a yes or no? No. Okay. Stevens group. No. Are you buying this?
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count. So are you buying it? Yes or no? All right. Patrick's group. Are you buying this? No. They don't even know what I'm talking about. Denny's group. Are you buying this? No.
Give us your point.
Denny's group. Give me a fact.
We're going to talk about the new sperm donor, about how we'll base it under equality, as to how they don't want to let the homosexuals donate their sperm, but whole time they can let somebody that has sex with like these other females, and they can let them donate when maybe they can be as more of a risk than the homosexuals of having any infections.
Okay, so basically what you're saying, this is a violation of what? Equality. It is a violation of equality, although I heard somebody say freedom back there. Stevens group, give me a fact. We're running out of time.
Yeah, it's about Shay's rebellion because the whole incident highlighted the need for order.
Highlighted the need for order, and Shay's rebellion, basically what was Shay's doing?
They were, explaining it?
Yeah, he was attacking the banks to protect his farm, and ultimately what came about after Shay's rebellion? The Constitutional Convention did, because of the lack of order. Patrick's group, let's go.
We got initiative.
What's an initiative?
Basically the freedom in our country to be able to write a law and have it adopted by your state.
Okay, you write a law, an initiative, and then what happens?
It gets voted on.
By whom?
Your state legislature.
By the state legislature. Okay, are you buying that? What's that? What do you mean by the people? Gets put on the ballot and it's voted for by the people. What's the state legislature's role? Anybody in the group? There is no state legislature's role. I can totally go with that. So yeah, I buy that all the way. Diddy's group, give me a fact. 5, 4, 3.
Life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness.
What about life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness?
It makes the point that, when it was written, it's the responsibility of the people to revolt during times of injustice. You have
Okay.
the right to revolution. So freedom over order.
You know what? I'll totally accept that. That's right. They are calling. They are calling for the right of revolution in that. That's a very good answer. Go ahead. Stevens group. Anybody in the group?
On the article that we read in regards in New London, Connecticut.
Okay.
When they needed tax dollars.
Yeah, they needed tax dollars. 5.
Yeah, so they figured they make more money from new developments than just what they'd make.
They figured they would make more money from new developments. Patrick's group, has that been said?
Yeah.
That's been said. Oh. And now we're down to 2. Patrick's group, give me a fact.
RICO, it's the ability to remove someone from office if they are
Recall is the ability to remove someone from office if they're not doing a good job. What is the process of recall? How does it work?
You get a certain amount of registered voters to sign that.
Okay, you get a certain amount of registered voters to sign, and then what happens?
So once you get the amount, it's put on a ballot, and then during the election or whenever all the people go to the polls,
Okay.
they vote whether or not he should be recalled, and if he is recalled, who would be the best person.
Absolutely, perfect. There's 2 questions on the recall. One is, should he be recalled? And then 2 is, if yes, who should replace the existing official? All right, Diddy's group. Pressure's on. They get the points if y'all don't have an answer. 5.
Majority rules. How.
Oh boy. Go ahead.
How even if, like, say there's 300 people in a population and 160 of them vote for the one person, or not 160, but like.
Yeah.
I can't think of a number right now.
Okay.
But even if the majority of the votes are for one person, the majority of the population is against that one person. You see what I'm saying?
Hannah's. Okay, real quick. 5.
Like you were saying, even though
4.
the majority of the population might vote for one person, but never mind.
Hannah, are you buying this? No. Sarah's group. No, wait a minute. Yeah, it's Sarah's. It is Sarah, right? Yeah, Sarah's group. You buying this? Not quite. Steven's group.
That's a stretch.
Okay, looks like y'all have it. I will stop it here.